You alright, Viewers? Listen, I thought I'd get myself on here and give you a bit of reaction video. Because I don't know whether you watched that interview last night with your Meghan Markle and your, what's her name, Helen Degenerate, what's her name, hashtag Be Kind Woman. Well, me and Cyril sat and watched it, we did, and I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something for nothing, and I don't care who knows it. We howled and howled and howled and howled, we did. Oh, I thought I was going to have a stroke, I was laughing so much. It was hilarious. Oh, if you ain't watched it, you got to have one. If you want a good laugh, go and watch it. It was hysterical. Oh, anyway, I'm going to walk you through it. Listen, in case you ain't watched it, right? So you got your B-rate, C-D-rate, whatever she is, actress that's on her way out the door on account of the fact of being a right bitch, that Helen Degenerate. She comes on, oh hello, here I am, I'm Helen Degenerate. 20 minutes of totally pointless spiel that nobody's interested in. But, well, she's a narcissist, so she likes to go on and on and on and on. It's the only time that she actually does pay attention is when she's talking. Anyway, she's off on one. Guess who I've got for you? I've got you as a very special person tonight. All the audience were masked up in matching masks, and there she was flapping her bacteria all over the place on account of the fact that she's up with the elite, or some, whatever it is they do. Anyway, you never guess who I've got coming on. I've got somebody very special. Oh, I've only got your Meghan Markle. Yeah. Oh, yes, I have. I've got your Meghan Markle. Oh. Audience, there was some woman at the front with a big poster going clap, so probably like that. Probably trying to stop going to sleep. Anyway, here she is, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex. I thought, hang about. Who's moved Sussex into California? Because we live in bloody Sussex, we do. And I'll tell you what, if we were in blooming California, my Cyril would have his mankini on, and I'd probably have a bikini on, and I'd probably be going up and down the Hollywood Boulevard. I would, that's what I'd be doing. But I wasn't, I was sat indoors, and it was freezing cold here in Sussex, it is. Yes, and it was raining, and I was sat in here watching them two brats on my tablet. That's what I was doing. No bloody When did they move Sussex to California? Because I'll tell you another thing, right? No one in Sussex has seen hide nor hair of those two grifters. Not nobody. Sussex, Duchess of Sussex, what a piss take. My fat arse, Sussex. She's come on. Oh, Helen said, what you been doing then, you Meghan Markle? Oh, she said, I've been up all night, she said. I've been breastfeeding my baby. Well, me and Cyril were howling so much we nearly fell off the sofa howling, we did. Yes, we did. Breastfeeding her baby. Unless that baby's made of plastic, she ain't going to be able to feed her with those old plastic tits she's got, now is she? Stupid woman. So she said, oh yes, I've been up, I've been feeding the chickens, or some other old spiel she was going on about. And then that Helen Degenerate turns around and says, oh, she says, tell us about that really exciting book what you wrote, The Wench. I thought, oh no, here we go, not that bloody book again. So she starts waffling on about that book. Oh yeah, I wrote this really good book. It's about the relationship a son has with his father. You cheeky, hypocritical old boot. How dare you write a book about a relationship a child has with their father when you've got no relationship with your father, who's a stellar father, I might add. I mean, if you don't want him, he can be my bloody father. He's that good a father. He's over there, he's not very bloody well, and you've written that hypocritical pile of old shit. You know where it's going to end up? It's going to end up cluttering up all the charity shops. That's where that's going to end up. I mean, how's that for saving the planet? All that bloody bits of paper and that useless damn book that no one wants to hear about. I'll be honest, Meghan. No one wants to hear about it, love. Then she's like, Helen said, oh, tell us a really relatable story so that we can all pretend to like you. Oh, she didn't say that, but that's what she meant. I thought, here we go, she's going to start going on about that Botswana thing again, isn't she? She didn't know. She turns around and goes, ha, ha, ha. Oh, I got a story for you. Oh, I used to drive a station wagon, I did. And when I used to have to go to all my interviews and really ostensibly give a BJ to a director or two, still didn't give me the job, I might add, I used to have to park it at the back of the parking lot on account of the fact that I was ashamed of it. Oh, it was a funny story. It was a hysterical worst story. We were pissing ourselves laughing at her, me and Cyril. We were absolutely howling. Stupid, pretentious little madam. Oh, I used to have to climb in the back. Listen, love, I've seen Saturday Night Fever. I know what you American girls do in the back of bloody station wagons. Don't try all that. I lost my key. If you'd lost your bloody key, you'd have gone in the passenger side, you stupid bint. Oh, so anyway, well, that was the first half. I come in, they had an ad break, come in, put the kettle on, come back in, it had all changed. I'll tell you what them two have been doing in that car park, in her station wagon in the ad break. I'll tell you exactly what that Helen and that Megan have been doing. They've been in the back of her station wagon, they've been smoking spice. You could see it in her face. You know that Helen? She sat there like that. She was like a ventriloquist dummy, she was. She wasn't exactly like the cat that got the cream, but she was like that possessed mannequin or something. I don't know what she was. Meghan Markle, she's got my dress on. She's wandering around the car park. It's like she took a couple of acid tabs or something. She had a minder with her. She had, I don't know who she had with her. She had a minder with her. And she's walking around the car park, dressed in my frock. Luckily, she did get my tabard, which is really handy, because that covered up a lot of that. Covered up a few. Well, it just covered her up, which is the best thing you can be doing, isn't it? It's a shame it didn't come up here a bit more, really. She's in the back of the car park, off her bonnet. She was wandering around, chatting all this crap. She's wandered around. She started squatting down on the floor like that. I thought, here we go, she's as high as a kite. She thinks she's back in Botswana. She thinks she's behind that bush in Botswana. You know what she's going to do? She's going to do a shitting on the telly. Live on telly, she's going to do a big crap in that car park. That's what I thought to myself. I thought to myself, you know what will happen if she does do a shit live on telly? She'll only put it on the computer and merch it, she will. She'll be selling it. Oh, authentic Meghan Markle shit, fresh off the Smelly Ellen show, or whatever her name is. That's what she'll be doing. Oh, I got her number. I'm not daft. Stupid bit. And I'll tell you another thing. She was touching everything. And that poor young man there, oh, hashtag, be nice. They got a load of street vendors in, ain't got a pot to bloody piss in, selling hot sauce or one thing and another. And she's going, touch, 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 touch. They said, treat her normally. If I'd have been him, I'd have chinned her. Getting herself all over my equipment like that. Who does she think she is? Touch, 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 touch. I'll tell you who's touched. She's touched. Touched in the bloody head she is. Touching everything like that. That'll teach her not to take LSD. Stupid woman. Oh, she was I'm a humanitarian. Do you know what Mother Teresa said about humanitarians? Oh, I'm going to go out, I'm going to change the world. Me and Harry, we're going to change the world. We're humanitarians. Mother Teresa said, if you want to change the world, my love, she said, you go home and you love your family. You best take a page out of her book. That's what you want to do, Meghan Markle and your smelly Ellen or whatever her name is, degenerate. That's my idea. That's Gertie's review.